Business News Network.
The history and background of Globe Telecom Inc. Globe Telecom Inc. Glo was originally incorporated on January 16, 1935 as the Glo Wireless Limited with a franchise to operate wireless long-distance message services in the Philippines. The company eventually changed its name to the present on 1992 and welcomed Singapore Telecom Inc. as a new foreign partner to the following years. In 1965, the Globe Telecom Inc. Limited was merged with the Mackay Radio and Telegraph Company in the Philippines Pressed Wireless to form Globe Mackay capable in the Radio Corporation. Globe Mackay with the transfer of Mackay's franchise to the Globe Wireless Limited approved by the Congress through Public Act Number 4491 enacted on June 19, 1965 by Republic Act Number 6430 enacted in the same date by the Congress. Its franchise was further expanded to the following Globe Mackay to operate international communication system. Globe Mackay was granted in a new franchise on December 24, 1980 by the Pambansang Pambatas under the Batas Pambansa 95 enacted for 50 years in 1974. Ayala Corporation began its investment Globe Mackay. Globe Mackay offered its share to the public on August 11, 1975, becoming the first telecommunication company in the globe to do so. Globe is the telecommunication company that provides digital wireless communication services nationwide under the Globe Postpaid, Globe Prepaid, and TM brands, usually a fully digital network. The company also offered domestic and international long-distance communication services and carrier services. As of March 20, 2022, Globe totally mobile subscriber reached 87.4 million. It is also country's largest telecommunication company. Its terms of market capitalized 3.7 million home broadband customer and 1.3 million landline subscribers.
The Globe Telecom Inc. organizational chart as of April 2022. Ernest LCU, President and CEO Rebecca V. Eclipse, Chief Transformation and Operation Officer and Chief Customer Experience Officer. Rosemary Manegno, L. Chief Finance Officer, Treasurer and Chief Press Officer. So Vicente Furland M. Castillo, General Counsel. Maria Luisa Guevara Cabrera, Chief Commercial Officer. Renato M. Jau, Chief Human Resource Officer. Rosalind E. Palacol, Chief Audit Executive. Raul M. Makatangay, Chief Information Officer. Maria Yolanda C. Crisanto, Chief Sustainability Officer and SVP Corporate Communication. Maricel Sison Ho, SVP Law and Compliance, Chief Compliance Officer and Assist Corporation Secretary. Bernard P. Lamzon, EVP Fourth Channel Management.
Globe is a telecommunication company that provides digital wireless communication services nationwide under the Globe Postpaid and TM brands using a fully digital network. The company also offers domestic and international long-distance communication services or carrier services. The company operates through mobile communications services and wireline communication services segments. It offers digital wireless communication services under the Globe Postpaid and Prepaid. Globe Telecommunication initiatives in nation building through innovation, collaboration, information and communications technology. Globe is committed to promoting environmental sustainability by reducing the impact of its business operations on the environment. This includes recovery and buyback initiatives to reduce waste and resources. Globe Telecommunication Incorporation promotes non-discrimination, equal opportunities, and treatment social integration, participation in union activities, and the freedom of employees to express workplace concerns, leading to a happier, more fulfilling workplace and employees who go to distance in all things. The horizontal analysis of Globe Telecommunication Incorporation and subsidiaries consolidated statement of financial position shows that in 2020, our financial position and the derivative asset has a great difference, comparing the value of the derivative assets in the year 2019 and 2018. Every year since 2018, there's an increase until 2020. 2018 to 2019, there's an increase in 3.3% with the amount of 4,701,628, and in 2019 to 2020 also have increased in 1.7% with the amount of 35,489,464. The rampant change in the value of assets is due to increase of currency swap and embedded currency forwards with the causes to expected price to increase.
In vertical analysis, the comparison between 2018, 19, and 2020 has been changed. According to the considered financial status of subsidies, total asset, total liabilities, and equity all increased between 2018 and 2020. So the vertical analysis of Globe Telecom Incorporation for years 2018, 2019, and 2020 reveals that the company is stable in terms of cash flows from operating activities, cash flows from investing activities, and cash flow from financing activities. So in this comparison, all items have increased, although some of them are decreasing. The majority of these are increasing. In recommendation, people frequently located resource in a service they wanted in an uncertain economic environment. So according to Globe Telecom Incorporation financial statement for the past 3 years in a row, the entity has made progress. However, after looking at the entity quick ratio is more determined that it was unable to pay its short-term debts. According, it is strongly advised that the EU develop unique plans for how to address specific trends and scenarios in global governance, including stasis, gradual change, transformation, and fragmentation with the help of forward-looking exercises. For the long-term 2030 and the medium-term 2030, this WP will attempt to image this situation and the EU's response to them 2050. The responsibility of this section will be carried out with significant participation from the stakeholders, including the policymaker from the EU, other IOS foreign country, but also civil society to ensure the relevance of the solution offered, recognize potential possibilities for the Europe in the medium and long term by taking stock of prior research, provide board recommendations for how the EU should approach the various problems with global governance in the scenarios that have been put up, considering the suggestions provided in connection to the broad tactics outlined above, suggest target strategies on how the EU should respond to the unique problem affecting the different domains of global governance. Example.
Ratio analysis, liquidity of Globe Telecom Inc. The current ratio. Current ratio equals total current asset divide total current liabilities. On 2018, the current asset of Globe Telecom Inc. was 299,498,109 divide 226,354,602 equals 1.323. And on 2019, the current asset of Globe Telecom Inc. was 304,290,773 divide the total current liabilities of 2019 is 223,043,740 equals 1.364. And for the last 2 consecutive years, Globe Telecom, their current ratio are greater than 1 year. 2018 has the ratio of 1.323 and 2019 has the ratio of 1.364. This means that the entity's current assets are longer than their current liabilities. Quick ratio of Globe Telecom Inc. Quick ratio equals quick asset divide total current liabilities. On 2018, the quick asset was 16,254,796. plus 3,764,999 divide 223,043,740 equals 0.024. The quick ratio Globe Telecom PH for the previous years are less than 1 year. 2018 has the quick ratio of only 0.024 and 2018 has only 0.075 quick ratio. This means that its liability are longer than its quick asset. Thus, the entity cannot cover the current liabilities due to its ratio, which is less than 1 year.
Receivable turnover equals net credit sales or average account receivable. 2018, 23,290 or 24,782 equals 610. 2019 is 8,298 or 33,336 equals 5.00. In 2020 is 19,508 or 25,543 equals 6.28. You can see from the table the receivable turnover ratio analysis above show that in accounting period, the Globe Telecom turned receivable into cash in the year 2018 showed that 6.10 times and year 2019 showed that 5.0 times. And in 2020 showed that 6.28 times in the receivable turnover of the company increasing in 2020 and decreasing.
Leverage ratio. Year 2018, the total liabilities was 223,043,740 and the total asset is 226,354,604 and the debts ratio is 98.53%. And the year 2019, the total liabilities was 304,290,737 and total asset is 299,498,109 and the debt ratio is 101.60%. In 2018, there was 98.53% and in 2019, there was 1.02%. In two consecutive years, debt is greater than equity, since debt ratio is higher than 50%, and it also means that most of the assets are financed by debt, that equity. Obviously, Globe Telecom Inc. didn't use debt financially in 2018 and 2019. Globe Telecom Inc. Based on our research study of the Globe Telecommunication, we find that financial statements that show how the company earns their profits and also to show their stability in terms of financial statement. There's some information that we find it's their financial statement, which are financial position, comprehensive income, and the statement of cash flow from year 2018, 2019, and 2020. In the comparison of financial position with the consecutive years starting 2018 to 2020, the total asset and total liabilities of the company was increasing per year. Not only for their asset and liabilities, but including all the items was found in subsidiaries of their financial position was changed and most of it has increased.
BNN Business News Network.